All right, so today I'm going to take a look at the Earthquaker Devices Plumes pedal, which is a pretty popular tube screamer-like overdrive made here. And it comes in a variety of different colors. I've got the black sparkle on the white one. I think the normal one is kind of a green and yellow combination, but lots of cool versions of this one out. And I'm just going to use the Simplifier Mark II again one more time to kind of showcase this one, since it has the Fender, the Vox, and the Marshall. I'm just going to call them what they are. Type of amps there. And let's start out with everything kind of at noon. I'm using the LTD with active VMGs, and I am going to try a different guitar later in the video to kind of show that. Let's go ahead and try this though. Let's do mode number 1. Here we go. Got the volume kind of low on this one since the active pickups kind of push a lot. Okay. Okay, so it's pretty cool. Let's just move across the modes. Here's 2, which is kind of more of an uncontrolled volume, I'd say. Like, it definitely pushes the most volume out of this. We'll just show that off real quick. So very heavy tone, and that's actually modeling off of the Vox right there. Let me run that Fender. And then let's hear the Marshall. Okay, so all pretty different there, and I'm not changing anything with the cab or the speaker type there. Let's set it back to noon. Click over to mode 3. Definitely not as loud as the other one. All right, so pretty interesting. Let's do a few things here with it. Let's try dropping the gain down and boosting the volume. I think this is a popular way that people might use a tube screamer, whether it's the Plumes or whether it's any of the other thousands out there. And just to show you the regular sound again. So getting a little bit there. Let's push the gain a little bit more. And then you add this on top of it. All right, so pretty cool. Let's flip that around. Again, we're back on the Vox. Let's flip it to Fender. Marshall. Let's kind of do the flip of that. Let's turn the level down and the gain up. See what we get. Okay. Interesting. Here's the second one. Here, mode 3. Very interesting. Let's see. I feel like I could just sit here all day and just do tweak adjustments to it to see how different things sound. But let's do what I've done in a few of the other ones and try putting this into the effects loop. I want to do that, but also let me run switch guitars out, and I want to show you something. Right, so I'm using my Telecaster now to try this out, and I think this guitar actually makes the biggest difference, or other guitars with either single coils or passive humbucking pickups, I think make a bigger difference. But I figured I'd go from one extreme to the other, so the other one was active EMGs, this one is Telecaster neck pickup. That's my normal sound. In fact, I should probably bring up the volume a little bit. That is something you have to consider switching guitars with this thing. I've noticed is that the pickups and how hot they are and what's being fed to it can make a big difference in how it passes the signal along. So something to consider, and that I'm happy to kind of showcase here. So let's try everything at noon, mode 1. So that's the Marshall. Let's go back to the Vox. So no, that's a way different sound than I was getting with the other guitar. I feel like I'm playing a bit different because of it too. All right, and then let's just run over to mode 3. So I feel like I'm hearing a lot more difference between the 3 modes just being on the Telecaster. But let me show you something else. Right now I'm on full volume with it there, but I'm just going to roll it off just a little bit. It really cleans up. So let's switch to mode 2. Let's do the gain down, level up. So we get... So this is full volume. Let me back it off just a little bit. So that sounds really nice. And then I've got this tone adjustment here that's probably a bit bright. Let's see what the dark end sounds like. Pretty cool. So let's kind of... a little noisier on that side, but yeah, very cool. Let me swap over to the mode 3. So I'm gonna get my volumes about say 9 o'clock or so, or 9 on the dial. So very clean. Back to the mode 1. Let's flip these around, level kind of down, gain up. Still got some growl to it. Let's pull the volume up, pull it down. Let's try it on the Fender. So I've got Fender into Fender amp, tube screamer in between. Well, Plumes, but full volume. Down just a little bit. So very cool. Let's go to mode 2. So even that. So that was at full. That's at full volume. That's down a little bit. 8 or 9. Need to get the scratch sound on my volume knob looked at, I think, just a little bit. But, I think I'm going a little long for right now. I'm not even going to bother going through the send and return. I feel like this is a pedal that I really love. I think the different colors that they do are very interesting, and I feel like I want more of them, but I feel like I'm just fine with this one. This isn't a pedal that I feel like I need all the time, but for like my Telecaster, my Stratocaster, and even my electric mandolin, I feel like this is really cool. I'd probably rather go for something else if I'm trying to get like a high gain type of sound, but I really like what this does, adding some character to just something that otherwise would just be kind of a raw, bare, boring guitar track. One more thing that I should point out. So the light you're looking at right there, yeah, it's kind of bright. It's normally much brighter. Look at that. That might not be coming through all the way, but this little thing is just like the bottom of one of those little vape pen things. I don't use those, but I know enough people that I was able to get one of them borrowed there, and it just goes over the little thing. It fits perfectly, and it's a lifesaver. You can still see it just fine. It's just not burning your retinas out or anything. So I'll go ahead and wrap up this video, but I plan on doing some more interesting things with this coming up. Thanks.